So we'll continue with the yesterday's class. Example 9. A sum of rupees 1000 is invested at 8% simple interest per year. Calculate the interest at the end of each year. Do these interest form an AP? If so, find the interest at the end of 30 years making use of this fact. So first we need to find the simple interest for each year. Then we need to verify that it is going to form AP or not. If it forms the interest, if the simple interest forms AP, then we need to find the simple interest at the end of 30 years using that particular fact. Okay, so what is the principal amount? That is rupees 1000. Okay, and what is R here? R is 8%, and so we need to calculate simple interest. And I is equal to P into T into R divided by 100. What is P here? 1000 into what is T here? 8 into R. Sorry, time is 1 year. For at the end of 1 year I need to calculate into 8 divided by 100. So these two zero will get cancelled. It is rupees 80. So this is for first year. Next second year. So I1 I2 is equal to P into T into R divided by 100. What is P here? 1000. What is T here? 2 years. At the end of 2 years I want, into 8% divided by 100. 100 will get cancelled. 2 8 just 16 into 10, 160 rupees. And I want to know at the end of third year. The end of third year, I3 is equal to P into T into R. Formula will remain the same. Now 1000 into P is 1000, T is 3 years into 8 divided by 100. This 20 will get cancelled. 8 3 is a 24, multiplied by 10 will give us 240. So I am going to write it in the sequential order. That is I1 comma I2 comma I3 comma. So next, what is I1 here? 80. What is I2? 160. What is I3? 240, and so on. Now, so D is equal to C. I'll call it as A1, A2 and A3. A2 minus A1 is equal to, that is 160 minus 80 is equal to 80. This is D. And A3 minus A2 is equal to 240 minus 160, which is equal to again 80. So D is common across the series. Now we'll call it as the number, the list of numbers formed, the list of numbers formed will form an AP. Therefore, what we need to calculate? We need to calculate interest at the I30, that is interest at the end of 30 years. How we will calculate? That is A30. Shall I write it as A30? A1 is interest at the end of first year. A2 is interest at the end of second year. A3 interest at the end of third year. In the similar way, I need to calculate interest at the end of 30 years, means it will be A30. So what is the formula? So A plus 30 minus 1 into D. So A30 is equal to, what is A here? A is 80 rupees. 80 plus 30 minus 1. What is D here? D is 80. Okay. 80 plus 30 minus 1 is nothing but 29. All else will multiply like this. 8 3s are 24, 100 minus 80. 8 3s are 24, followed by 2 zeros. 80 into, see, minus into plus minus. So this 80 will get cancelled. The answer is 2400. So interest, therefore interest at the end of 30 years is equal to rupees 2400. Now, so example 10. In a flower bed, there is a flower bed. There are 23 rose plants in the first row, 21 in the second, 19 in the third, and so on. There are 5 rose plants in the last row. How many rows are there in the flower bed? Suppose this is a flower bed. Okay. So these are the rows. Okay. For every rows they are given number, and until the last row they have given the number. So what are those numbers? The number of rose plants, in the first row, comma second row, comma third row, and so on, are, what are those? So in the first row it is 23, comma 21, comma 19. So up to till 5. See, the above, see, 21 minus 23, that is minus 2. 19 minus 21, minus 2. So the given series forms AP. The given list of numbers forms AP. Therefore, I need to find number of rows. If I want to find the number of rows, what I need to do? I need to find number of terms. If I want to know the number of terms, what should I be knowing? I should know the AN is equal to, this is the formula, A plus N minus 1 into D. So last term is given to us, that is AN is 5. What is A here? 23. D is equal to succeeding minus preceding, that is 21 minus 23, which is equal to minus 2. Okay. Using this, we need to find the number of terms. The number of terms will give us number of rows in the flower bed. See, AN is 5. What is A? 23. Plus N we don't know, we need to calculate it. D is minus 2. 5 is equal to 23 plus 2, minus 2 into N, minus 2N, minus into minus plus 2. Okay. Now, minus 2N, if I transfer it to the left hand side, it will become 2N. 23 plus 2 is nothing but 25. This plus 5 will become minus 5. So 2N is equal to 20, and N is equal to 20 divided by 2. 2 1 ja, 2 10 ja. So N is equal to 10. Therefore there are 10 rows in the flower. Okay. Exercise 5.2 will start with the actual exercise 5.2. Till now we discussed examples and introduction related to exercise 5.2. The first main, fill in the blanks in the following table given that A is the first term, D is the common difference, and AN is the nth term, that is last term. and n will be the number of terms we already know. Now we need to fill the blanks using this particular data. So we will start with first one. What is A here? 7. What is D here? 3. What in number of terms is 8. We need to calculate AN. So we know the formula. AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So what is AN? We need to calculate. What is A here? 7 plus n is 8 minus 1. What is D here? 3. So which is equal to 7 plus 8 minus 1 is nothing but 7. 7 into 3. 7 plus 21, which is equal to 28. So here it will be 28. Next, second one. A is minus 18. A is minus 18. So D I need to calculate. So n number of terms is equal to 10, and last term is AN is equal to 0. So same formula we should make use of. AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. What is AN here? 0. What is A? Minus 18. Plus one number of terms 10 minus 1. What is D here? We need to calculate. Therefore 0 is equal to minus 18 plus 10 minus 1 is nothing but 9D. So 18 is equal to 9D, or 9D is equal to 18, or which gives us to D is equal to 18 divided by 9. 9 1s are 9 2s are, therefore D is equal to 2. So D is 2. Next, please note this down. Third one, I think we need to calculate the first term using the same formula. I think you are able to calculate. I'll solve the fourth one and fifth one. This will be your homework. So you need to solve it. Fourth one, A is equal to minus 18.9. D is equal to 2.5. D is equal to 2.5. Number of terms we need to calculate, and AN is equal to 3.6. AN is equal to 3.6. Now we make use of same formula, that is AN is nth term, we know A plus n minus 1 into D. What is AN given? 3.6. A is minus 18.9 plus number of terms we need to calculate, n minus 1 into D is 2.5. Now 3.6, I'll keep it as it is, minus 18.9 plus into plus 2.5n minus 2.5 into 1, 2.5. Now this I'll transfer to the right hand side, that is 3.6 plus 18.9 plus 2.5 is equal to 2.5 n. Now 9 plus 6 15, 15 plus 5 20, that is 0, carry 1. 3 plus 8 11, 11 plus 3 14, carry 1, that is 24.0 is equal to 2.5 n, or n is equal to 24 divided by 2.5. So or else we can write 240 divided by 25. So 5 5s are 25, 5 4s are 20, 5 8s are 40. 5 8s are 40. I made a mistake. What mistake I made? 5 plus 9 14, 14 plus 6 20. 20 means 0, carry 2. 2 2 4, 4 8 12, 12 3 15, carry 1 2. 25.0 is equal to 2.5 n. So why did I get the doubt? Because n will be always positive integer, but we were getting the rational number. That is the reason I stopped it there and I verified it. Now n is equal to 25 divided by 2.5, or else if I want to shift the decimal in the denominator, I want to add 0. If I add 0, I can add 0 and I can shift decimal here. Then 25 ones are 25 times n is equal to 10. That's it. Now next, fifth one, a is equal to 3.5. A is equal to 3.5, d is equal to 0, and number of terms is equal to 105. We need to calculate the nth term. Directly we can say, but without calculating I'll tell the so an will be, A105 will be 3.5 only, because the common difference is 0. We'll calculate. Since the common difference is 0, so whatever the term that you take, A105 or A1000 if you take, that will remain the same. I will calculate it. An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into d, which is equal to, what is A? 3.5 plus what is n? 105 minus 1, what is d? 0. So if you multiply this with 0, the entire thing will become 0. That is the reason an will become 3.5. Second main will be your homework, and you can easily answer that. Please solve on your own. Third question, in the following APs, find the missing terms in the boxes. We need to find the missing terms. So I'll start with the first one. 2, I'll call it as A1, A2, A3. I'll name them. So A2 we don't know. A1 is given. A1, that is A is given to us, that is 2. A3 is 26. We need to find A2. Okay. We need to find A2. So to find A2, what should I know? I should know D. But I don't know what is D. If I know D, if I add D to the first term, I'll get the second term. So to find D, I'll make use of this formula. A3 is equal to A plus 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 into D. Basics. What is A3? 26. A2 plus 3 minus 1 is 2D. Okay. Now 2D is equal to 26 minus 2. Can we write? Or else D is equal to 24 divided by 2. D is equal to 2 1s are 2 12s are, D is 12. If D is 12, then A2 is equal to A plus D, which is equal to, or if you want to use the formula, A plus 2 minus 1 into D. So whatever it is, at minus 1 into D. So A2, that is 2 plus 2 minus 1 is 1 into 12, that is 2 plus 12 is nothing but 14. So A2 is 14. Any confusion? Very simple. Next. Second question. I'll name it as A1, A2, A3, A4. So we need to calculate A1 and A3. What do we know? We know A2. A2 is equal to A plus D. What is A2? 13 is equal to A plus D. I'll call it as equation 1. Now A4 is equal to A plus 3D. What is A4 here? A4 is 3. What is A? We don't know. A plus 3D. I'll call it as equation number 2. So solve 2 and 1. See, that is 13 is equal to, or A plus D is equal to 13 or a and a plus 3d is equal to 3. If I solve it, minus this a will get cancelled. Minus 2d is equal to 10, or d is equal to 10 by 2, that is d is equal to minus 5. D is equal to minus 5. Now a2 minus a1 is equal to d. We know this. What is a2? A2 is 13. Minus a1 we don't know, we need to calculate it. D is minus 5. Or else 13 plus 5 is equal to a1. 13 plus 5 is equal to a1. So a1 is equal to 18. What is a1? A1 is equal to 18. Now a3 is equal to a plus 2d. A plus 2d. What is a3? We need to calculate. What is a? We got, that is 18 plus 2 into minus 5. D is minus 5. So a3 is equal to 18 minus 10, or else a3 is equal to 18 minus 10 is nothing but 8. a3 is 8. Okay. So we calculated this, and you try to calculate by your own, and this will be your homework. Fifth one I am going to solve it for you. So this will be a1, a2, a3, a4, a5, a6. We know a2 and a6. We need to calculate a1, a3, a4 and a5. Okay. So a1, a3, a5, a4, a5. We need to calculate them. What is given to us? a2 and a6 are given to us. What is a2? a2 is equal to a plus d. So 38 is equal to a plus d. I will call it as equation 1. Next, a6 is equal to a plus 5d. Or else what is a6? Minus 22, which is equal to a plus 5d. I will call it as equation 2. So I will solve equation 1 and 2. From subtract, so 1 minus 2, subtract 1 minus 2, what it will give us? So a plus d is equal to 38. A plus 5d is equal to minus 22. Minus plus. This will get cancelled. 5d minus 4. See, minus 5d plus d is nothing but minus 4d. 2 plus 8, 10, carry 1, 3 plus 3, 6. Or d is equal to 60 minus d is equal to 60 by 4. 4 1 ja, 4 15 ja. D is equal to minus 15. D is equal to minus 15. We got D. So we know that A2 minus A1, A2 minus A1 is equal to D. What is A2? A2 is 38 minus A1. What is D? D is minus 15. So minus A1 is equal to minus 15 minus 38. Therefore minus A1 is equal to minus, keep it as it is, 15 plus 30, 45, 40, so 38, 48, 53. So A1 is equal to 53. A1 is equal to 53. A1 is equal to 53. Okay. A plus 5, 13, carry 1, 4 plus 1, 5, that is 53, right? Next, we calculated A1, we need to calculate A3. A3 is equal to A plus 2D, or else A3 is equal to A2 plus D. What is A2? 38. A2 is 38. What is D? Minus 15. 38 minus 15, that is 8 minus 5, 3. 3 minus 1, that is 23. A3 is 23. Then A4. Same thing I am going to do. To get A4, A3 plus D. A3 plus D, which is equal to, what is A3? 23 plus or minus 15 is equal to 23 minus 15, which is equal to 8. A4 is 8. And we need to calculate A5. So to get A5, how will I get A5? To A4, if I add D, I'll get A5. What is A4? A4 is 8. A4 is, sorry, A5 is equal to, A4 is 8 plus or minus 15. A5 is equal to minus 7. So if I add minus 15, I'll get minus 22. It is satisfied. Okay. Please note it down. Fourth one, which term of AP, that is 3, 8, 13, 18 is 78? So 78 is, so AN is equal to 78. We need to calculate N. Which term is 78? We need to calculate which term is 78. So what is A here? A is 3. What is D here? Succeeding minus preceding, that is 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. So AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. AN is 78. What is A? 3 plus N we need to calculate. So D is 5. So 78 is equal to 3 plus N minus 1 means 5N minus 5. Or else 78, 3 minus 5 is nothing but minus 2. If I transfer it to the left hand side, it will be plus 2 is equal to 5N. Or else 5N is equal to 78 plus 2 is nothing but 80. Or N is equal to 80 divided by 5. 5 ones are 5. 5 ones are 5. 6 that is 16 5s are 80. That is N is, so 78 is 16th term. Therefore 78 is 16th term. Please note this term. Fifth question, find the number of terms in each of the following APs. These two are the arithmetic progression. I'll solve 2. This will be your homework. Now, so in that, second one, in that, A is 18 and AN, nth term is minus 47 and D is equal to succeeding minus preceding 15 and half minus 18. Or else 15 2s are 30, 30 plus 1, 31 divided by 2 minus 18, which is equal to 31. 2 will be the LCM. 31 minus 36, which is equal to minus 5 divided by 2. So minus 5 by 2 is a D. And we know this, right? We need to calculate number of terms. We need to calculate number of terms. What is the formula? AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Okay. What is AN here? Minus 47. What is A here? 18. Plus N we need to calculate, that is number of terms. D is minus 5 by 2. Minus 47 as it is. 18 plus minus into plus minus 5 by 2 n, minus into minus plus, that is 5 by 2. Now this 18 I'll transfer it to the left hand side. Minus 47 minus 18 minus 5 by 2 is equal to minus 5 by 2 n. Now I'll remove minus across, that is 47 plus 18 plus 15, 5 by 2 is equal to 5 by 2 n. This 2 I'll transfer it to the left hand side, or else I'll write one more step for better understanding. 5 by 2 n is equal to 47 plus 18 plus 5 by 2. This I'll transfer it to the right hand side. Then 5n is equal to 2 into 47 is nothing but 2 7s are 14, carry on 2 4s are 8 plus 1 9, 94. 2 18s are 36. These 2 and these 2 will get cancelled, that will be 5. So 5n is equal to 4 plus 94. To make it 100 I need 6, 100, 130, 135. So n is equal to 135 divided by 5. 5 1s are 5 2s are 10. So what left? 35, 5 7s are. So n is equal to 27. Our number of terms is 27. Number of terms involved in this particular series is 27. Please note it down. Check whether minus 150 is a term of the AP. Here A is equal to 11, D is equal to succeeding minus preceding, that is 8 minus 11 is equal to minus 3, and AN is given, that is minus 150. We need to verify whether that is a term of this particular AP or not. So we need to calculate n for this particular AN. If n is positive integer, then I'll say this minus 150 is a term of this particular series. This is not positive integer, then I'll say that is not a term of this particular AP. That is AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. What is AN minus 150? What is A? 11 plus n I need to calculate is D minus 3. Okay. Now minus 150, 11 minus 3n, minus into minus plus 3. Minus 150, 11 plus 3, 14, minus 3n. Okay. Minus 150 minus 14 is equal to, this 14 I'll transfer to the left hand side, which is equal to minus 3n. Minus 150 minus 14, that is minus 164, is equal to minus 3n. n is equal to 164 divided by 3. This minus will get cancelled. So 3 1s are 3, or else I can write this as 3 3s are 15, 1 left 14, 3 4s are 12, 2 left, 2 by 3, which is not a positive integer. Therefore n is 3 3s are 15, 1 left 14, 3 4s are 12, again 2 left, that 2 by 3. n is not a positive integer. N is not a positive integer, hence minus 150 is not a term of the AP. 11, 8, 5, 8th question. 7th will be homework. Try to calculate. If you have any confusion, please let me know. I'll help you. 8th question. An AP consists of 50 terms, of which third term is 12 and the last term is 106. Last term means 50th term. And find the 29th term. See, there are total 50 terms. And in that, third term, A3, third term is 12 and last term, that is A50 is 106. We need to calculate A29. To calculate A29, what should I know? I should know A, that is first term, and I should know D, common difference. Then only I will be able to calculate A29. So through this data I need to calculate A and D. So look at this, how I am going to calculate. A3 is equal to 12. A3 can be written as A plus 2D, which is equal to 12. I will call it as equation 1. Next, A50. So A50 is equal to 106. So A50 can be written as A plus 49D is equal to 106. I will call it as equation 2. So 1 minus 2 will give me A plus 2D is equal to 12. A plus 49D is equal to 106. How will I subtract? I will change the subtract. Plus is there minus, plus is there minus, minus. This A will get cancelled. Minus 47D is equal to minus 6 minus 2 is 4. So 9 minus 1 is 8 minus 84. Okay, the 6 minus 2 is 4, 9 minus 1 is 8 minus 84. So D is equal to minus 84 divided by minus 47. This minus will get cancelled. This will be 6, 12. Sorry, 6 minus 2 is 4, 10 minus 1 is 9. This is minus 94. So D is equal to minus 94 divided by minus 47. This minus will get cancelled. 47, 88, 45, 45, that is 90. Again 2 plus 2, that is 94. So 47 1s are 47 2s are. D is equal to 2. Okay. Now if D is equal to 2, I will substitute this in one of the equation. So A plus 2D is equal to 12. I will consider equation 1. So I know the value of D. A plus 2 into 2 is equal to 12. A is equal to 12, this will be 4, minus 4. A is equal to 8. Now we got A as 8, first term is 8 and D is 2. I can easily calculate A29. That is A29 is A plus 28D. Okay. What is A here? 8 plus 28 into 2. 8 plus 28 into 2 is nothing but 56. 2 8 is 16. Carry 1. 2 2 is 1 plus 4. Or 4 plus 1, 5. That is 56. 56 plus 8. That is 64. A29 is 60. Please note this.